You are an adult who has a fine paying job. You have been working at this particular job for about 2 to 3 years. And you start to get sick and tired of this job. You start to think, I am done with this job. I do not want to work here any longer. So you quit. You go out and you seek for a new job. One that will keep you happy for as long as you want. People shouldn't keep working a job or study a degree that they're not even passionate about. They're probably just there for the money. But it's a good thing to have money, right? So let me ask you this. Should you study or work for something that you're passionate about? Or have one that gets you a job or give you money? I personally would say that I want a job that makes me happy. One that I'm passionate to work with. So I did some research. I ran into a newspaper article called The Guardian. It talks about two students, Amy Ragg, an aspiring writer, and Carrie Provenzano, a journalist. They both argue about the same question. Should you work or study something that you love or one that gets you a job? For the purpose of the speech, I would take Ms. Ragg's side, which is work for something that you love. Ms. Rags explains that most advices on which degree to study is concentrated purely on obtaining a job. She says having a genuine interest in something cannot be fake and is the surest way to succeed. She then quotes from Steve Jobs, "The only way to do great work is to love what you do." Ms. Ragg begins talking about factors such as a person's happiness or the sense of fulfillment can affect your career choice. So there's a study that shows these factors can affect your career choice. A study from Harvard Business Review talks about how people gain money and its effects with our or your motivation. A research done by Tim Judge and his colleagues have done about 92 studies with over 15,000 individuals about how money affects our enjoyment in jobs. There is a small overlap between payment and satisfaction. This indicates that people's satisfaction with their salary is mostly independent of their actual salary. The review then goes on into extrinsic and intrinsic motivation, meaning there is an outside demand to achieve that goal, or you strive for that personal satisfaction. A study done by Yoon Jink Cho and James Perry have done about over 200,000 U.S. employees. It is said that when people are more interested in intrinsic rewards, their intrinsic motivation is diminished, meaning that if they're more focused on the outcome of this job, then their motivation to work for that job, for the outcome of that job, will decline. But if they do the opposite of that action, then their motivation will increase, meaning that they will love their job more. It is also said that people who focus too much on money are preventing themselves from enjoying that job. So when I read all of this information, it makes me more motivated to find a job that I'm willing to work, that I'm very passionate about. And I want to work for something or study for something that I love. So think about all the information that you heard and use it to help you find the job that you are passionate about. If not, then ask yourself this: is it worth it? Thank you.